Waste. Almost a huge challenge everywhere in Zambia. Solid waste disposal and management is slowly pursuing a huge challenge for mankind, not only in Solwezi town, but also to the entire country and the world at large. Like many other towns in Zambia, is not spared from the challenge of solid waste. While civilization has improved man's life, dealing with the result of civilization, such as the manufacturing industry, which result into generating all kinds of solid waste, such as plastics, bottles, paper waste, and many other packaging, has proved a challenge for many councils in Zambia admittedly. Citizens and the manufacturing industry cannot completely avoid litter. So how do we handle the challenge of waste? Solwezi is a mining town in the northern western part of Zambia. It is one of the fastest growing industrial towns with a population of about 254,470 people. Like other districts, it's not spared from indiscriminate solid waste disposal because of growth of the manufacturing industry and the mining activities are attracting people and investments. This dump site along Tanda Road is 15 kilometers from Central Business District, and it's called Kipemba Dump Site. It belongs to Solwezi Municipal Council. On first sight, it looks like an ordinary home or a farm, as there's no signs of garbage around. The reason is simple. Western Solwezi has been contained and well managed. Thanks to the cooperating partners, Solwezi Municipal Council and Wana Cleaning Services Company. Wana Cleaning Services is an indigenous private cleaning company and public-private partnership with Solwezi Municipal Council.
We started as volunteers, and we had a group of volunteers, about 5, one from Czech Republic, 2 from America, 1 from Netherlands, and us. We would have cleanups in town, in the markets, places. And through those cleanups, we realized that the town of Solwezi was not changing. And that's how we started engaging Solwezi Municipal Council. And they felt that they could give us a go, looking at how we were organizing the community, doing it voluntarily. So they started giving us by clearing the heaps of garbage in the markets, and would successfully do it. From there we started sweeping the streets. They would give us once in a while, and in towards the end of 2009, we had a pum-expert from the Netherlands, and the Dutch have got retired experts who they send to most of the countries to help with whatever they are good at. The one we got was Apple Bauhaus, and he was good at waste management and helping different countries in entering with the government into public-private partnership. In 2008, local government had started encouraging the local authorities to partner up with private companies to look into services where they could partner up with. And Solwezi Municipal Council thought it wise to advertise, and they got us on board because we were able to handle their waste. The town was littered with garbage, people were burning anywhere, and in 2009 an MOU was signed between Wana Cleaning Services and Solwezi Municipal Council.
A policy of 3 Ps, private-public partnership. It is within that we captured, we asked Solwezi residents, those who are able to help us in the collection and management operations. There was a small tender which was issued out, and Wana Cleaning had won that day, and we started Wana slowly. By collecting garbage at the small dump sites which we had at the markets, and we also gave her the opportunity to manage the dump site. After seeing that there was she was doing a good job, indeed we came now to invite her to sign a memorandum of understanding around 2008.
Starting any project within the community where contributions are made may not be an easy assignment because there's resistance from the community. Justin Bachila, the former Director of Housing Social Services Solwezi Council, explains the challenges they faced in the initial stage of the project.
For my work with the waste management, I came in as a new entrant, so of course the function of waste management was new, but with time and passion, we managed to start organizing the private sector participation in waste management. I think at the time that I joined, there was already a public-private partnership signed between Solwezi Municipal Council and a company called Wana Cleaning Company. And we had a lot of challenges because managing waste was a new thing. We would receive a lot of complaints from the public that the council had failed to manage waste. And for us, I think riding on the various legislation that government had put in place, Public Partnership Act, I think of 2009, it provided for government to enter into partnerships with private companies to provide various services, and that I think for us was like a resource, was capital in which we could ride and enhance waste management services.
The pum-experts from Netherlands facilitated the participation and technical support in the understanding of the solid waste management. The donor community, namely Danish and the Finnish governments, contributed to the financing of the dump site. This project has not only empowered the community around through its organized management system, but it is also helping out in the cleaning of the town as well as other places, such as markets. For example, the women here in Solwezi Market have joined hands to spearhead the cleaning of this market through the project.
Bila minenga bingi burongo mwana ngetwa yarukero tubuka kuma 05 twafika au market ngetwa fika au market tutendeka kupyanga ma market yetu twapyanga twatora ndochi twabika au mabini ngetwa bika au mabini bakanso bayabasenda so ba Wana Cleaning betufundisha kusunga mpunja yetu kilini mwana so kino kyarengera ate bano beba bo batreneshe kuba Wana Cleaning twafundisha ko neba kwetu ngewafika kintu kitanshi kupyanga pwaikara waora ndochi wataya umbini nangwange twa mwana mkwetu wakutaya ndochi ketu umwana netwatana yo ya ndochi ate bano be bantu bafunshire kuba wana byakura ma market yetu kilini tuora yo ya ndochi twataya umbini kwa mambaya mpunja yetu ya ekara kilini. That's why kuno kusolwezi kwetu Solwezi main market ijikilini kajina ngwa korera kuno tuyumvina tukusaka kuno ku main market kuno kafwako mwanene twasanchira bingi ba Wana Cleaning mambo yatufundishire kula ma market yetu kilini.
The process begins with Wana Cleaning Services collection. Vans collecting waste from homes, companies, and other places within Solwezi town. The waste is then transported to the site. First, it is weighed. After the weight is recorded, the vans then proceed to the site where garbage is offloaded.
We weigh our garbage from here and we get the readings from the control room for us to know exactly what we are bringing into the dump site and what we are working up against.
More than 300 community members benefit from this project, with about 65 directly employed.
Nambire mu 2014 April 8 kuno wawamako kuchira mu market bantu kuno impia kubika pamo ero aisa mpera umukumo kuchira mu market ya kulo limbi business na ikosa nomona empia okumoneka bwangu so kuno kirangukako kumpera pamo n'abaana ba sukuru kubapera kitayimo.
Packaging and separation of waste for reuse may seem a tedious job, but for these workers, it's part of their normal duties. It's employment first, and they're happy because jobs are important for survival.
Olomuntu bayangana panchito ya minute 7 zatima fera soni mamene hadi machito according na kamene ufola de mamene mo jesera bana.
The packaging of waste is made easy thanks to modern technology.
From the garbage that we have, we are calling it, we are saying Wana has a shop away from garbage. The same garbage is a shop. We sort it out. So we create women groups who are using the same materials, and from there they are also becoming independent business entrepreneurs. We are not saying that because Wana is a business, it should end there. We are saying, can we have other businesses created from Wana by training these women to use the same waste that we are using? And that's one way of trying to say, can we all appreciate the waste that we are generating?
Apart from employment and waste management, this project by Wana brings many other benefits to the community.
Where waste management is concerned, Wana Cleaning has done it 100% perfect in the way they collect the garbage from ShopRite. On the other hand, other people can also benefit in a sense that Wana Cleaning, once they collect these waste materials from waste resources from our store, they normally take them to the dump site, where Wana Cleaning has also employed other people that are benefiting from the same waste materials that they are getting from ShopRite.
The roads and the surrounding areas are clean with no litter and waste. But what has been the role of the council itself? Mr. Stanley Zingalumembewe is the head of public health. He explains.
Solwezi is a town that is coming from, for lack of a better term, a peri-urban kind of town, and it is now developing because of industrialization, modernization, and a lot of people coming to the town, and this has brought amongst it has brought in a lot of so waste. What is really our approach that we want to look at is we want to make Solwezi a greener town, a better town, and we want people not only to be dependent on the mines, but also to look at other sectors that will affect the environment. Waste management is one of the approaches that we want to use as a way of cleaning up our environment. We have a several segment into our waste management system. Among it is the reuse, recycle system that our municipality has gone on. The approach of used is community sensitization and community mobilization and community approach. Now, among these, we have what we have called the franchise system. We have Wana Cleaning Services that we have engaged as a local authority to help manage waste. The Wana Services is handling as a central business district for our town and also the neighboring communities.
Solwezi Municipal Council hopes to attain the status of a city one day. However, according to the town clerk, attaining the status will require that a number of developments through private sector investments be achieved. And in order to achieve this, private investors such as Wana Cleaning Services and what they're doing for Solwezi will be okay.
The municipality of Solwezi aspires to become a city by 2030. The government of the Republic of Zambia, through the Ministry of Local Government, has set criteria for which towns and municipalities can qualify to be bestowed the status of city by His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Zambia. And so we established the Department of Public Health in order to manage issues of waste management with concerted efforts. We have a running memorandum of understanding with the private sector in terms of managing waste. And specifically we have Wana. It is a private company that is engaged with the council to manage the dump site as well as to collect waste from all the public places such as markets and business premises in the district. We are aware Wana is doing its best. Probably equipment may not be enough, but so far we have managed to keep the city of Solwezi, as you have put it. Our municipality is to this standard of cleanliness, because not only is the council fully fledged collecting and disposing of waste, but the private sector is also involved.
Wana Cleaning Services is a women-driven company. They have an appeal to the government. The level playing field in business should be level for women to compete against men.
We would want to see the stakeholders like the government, the central government, that they are able to give us a fair playground where we are not looked down as women. And we also want to look at our local government. We continue to work with them. It's been a pleasure working with them, and now we would want that partnership to continue so that we work in harmony with one another.
The Recycle and Reuse project by Wana Cleaning Services Company is a milestone for the town of Solwezi in solid waste management and empowerment. And while it may have come with challenges along the way, the benefits are far-reaching not only to Solwezi town, but also to the community around its establishment. A perfect example of how to deal with modern civilization industrialization challenges.
My name is Naresh Chavda. I'm the proprietor of Jade's Wholesalers in Solwezi, the first chairman of the Chamber of Commerce, which was set up in Solwezi. And it's near that time that I came into contact with Wana Cleaning Services and Jane, the proprietor. And she'd started this business on a very small scale. And so over the course of years, over the last 10 years that we've been interacting with each other, she gives all her services to all my premises and businesses. And we've tried to recommend people to her wherever possible to ensure that they use her services. For two reasons. One, because she does it in a very professional manner, and two, because she's put her heart into this business, and she actually gives a lot of attention and service to anybody who uses her or utilizes her services. And I said, if you continue giving service, automatically eventually people will come to learn about you, and they will actually end up using your services in the future. And so she comes to advice from time to time if she feels that there's something which is changing or whatever. We try and advise her where possible, and good thing with her is she listens to what's been told, and she actually takes on board the advice she's given, because in the early days, as I said, I'm sure it was a very strong struggle for her over the course of those early years. Yeah. But I told her, just keep on persevering with it, and which is what she's done. And today, because of her services, the markets were being kept clean, the roads are being kept clean. She's actually got a very professional manner in the way which she actually disposes of this garbage. She actually sorts it out and tries to get something recycled wherever possible. So it's not just all going to waste, and etc. So as a result of that, I think it's set an example to many people, where she's not just trying to make a quick buck, but she's actually trying to do the job for the correct reasons. And one of the key things was, I even told her that sooner or later, this thing of recycling waste is going to become a very important issue, because there's only so long waste can keep on being thrown and not being collected. And the fact that she's been collecting it and the fact that she's worked professionally with it, I think it's been very healthy for Solwezi as a whole. And I think it's a good example to many people, because there is other people in the business, I won't say, because I don't know enough about them, but I think they're more looking at just picking up the rubbish and just dumping it in a yard. Whereas she's actually making a plan for it, which goes a step further into the recycling processes and etc.
And with the commitment being shown by government and President Edgar Lungu and cleaning the city through the newly relaunched Keep Zambia Clean campaign, waste is no longer a challenge to mankind, but an asset for development if only it can be well managed.
I'm very happy to know that the private sector have been actively involved and have partnered with government to keep the implementation of this campaign moving. The Bureau of Government will continue to strengthen private and public partnerships in promoting cleanliness and health surroundings around the city and the country at large.
While waste may be a challenge affecting many towns in Zambia, the recycling and profitable usage and management of waste by Wana Cleaning Services and Solwezi Municipal Council is a perfect testimony that proves that challenges caused by man's civilization can be overcome by employing civilized technologies.
From here, extending to this side, and the garbage would go all the way up to the tarmac outside there. And we had issues with the community because of the way the garbage was being managed at that time. And that's how we eventually, after some times when the council agreed to work with us in the public-private partnership, we rehabilitated this area, which was initially the dump site. As you can see, we've got bananas. It's an orchard now. And we hope that most of other places, this is what we would want to see, that people rehabilitate all those areas that people don't like seeing. But to us, we say garbage is not an eyesore, garbage is no diseases, garbage is, it's something beautiful if it is treated well. I think you can see it for yourself, that we are not complaining about the garbage that comes here. If anything, it is making our lives better, because this is what we eat, this is what we drink, and this is what we believe in. So we would want everybody in the whole country actually to start looking at garbage as something, as a livelihood, as something that they can make their lives from. Not when you're told get out of the street, you start complaining you have nothing to eat, but we can turn the street vending into food. And we come back into the garbage and we see that we've changed our own lives. There are bananas, there are fruits, you can go sell. We can even put up a shop there. This is a dump site. But no one will refuse to come and buy from here, because it is, to us, it is a shop. It's no longer a dump site, but a shop.
We want to remain in business for a long time to come. We need money in order for us to survive. We need to engage a lot of people, the shop owners, the people in the government. We need to source for funds. We need to find people who can sponsor, or we can look for business opportunities where we can get monies to come into the business in order for it to run efficiently.
The Municipal Council law in the public-private partnership for enforcing the bylaws and sensitization on the essence of waste management to the community at large should be continuous until proper waste management becomes a habit and eventually part of everyday life. I would like to point out that the waste management does not only involve the Municipal Council and Wana garbage collectors, but the entire community, and more so the waste generators, who are able to reduce unnecessary waste, careless littering, and ensure responsible waste disposal from the source. Previously, waste management has been viewed as a dirty job and has been left to the uneducated. Dumping site scavengers, old men and women. Basically, the lowly in the society, with no real prospects of fitting in the society and making a worthy livelihood. But we are saying that waste is a resource that should be embraced and exploited, as proper management is a viable economic activity with positive effects on both the environment and health of the community.
It is clear that the partnership between Wana Cleaning Company and the Municipal Council is a good example which we can learn from. The Wana success story in using waste as a resource, if properly harnessed, can contribute to the socio-economic development and promote keep Zambia clean, green and healthy.